So, Battlefield 2042 news roundup for you today. Let's get into it. The official soundtrack for the game has been shared. The soundtrack features a total of 14 tracks and runs for 43 minutes. I have the links for Apple Music, iTunes and Spotify in the comments section below, so make sure you go and bookmark or save it for later. One thing to note is that this soundtrack is included in the Ultimate Edition of the game, so those of you that splashed out on a Battlefield 2042 pre-order, you'll have a super high quality version waiting for you. Up on screen is the track list. Some of the track names are simply multiplayer maps, so I'd expect these to be included in the loading and end screens. If you remember, a spokesperson at EA Music did disclose that a lot of the soundtrack is actually ambient music that plays throughout the gameplay, so that's just something to keep in mind. Up first we have Orbital, then the Observation of Beautiful Forms, Irreversible, Between the Bows, Wall Jazz, Load Bearing, When Does a Country Stop Being a Country, 5 Degrees of Warming, Hauled Over the Coals, Wet Bulb, Hourglass, Shipping Forecast, Tipping Points, and finally Battlefield 2042, the last track being more than likely the updated main theme that we're all dying to hear. What's most interesting about this soundtrack, however, is the release date. You can't actually go and listen to the music right now just yet, but it will become public on the 22nd of September, so not very long to wait. Now, if we stick on our tinfoil hats for a minute, we could potentially guess that the Battlefield 2042 beta could kick off sometime around this date, especially if we base things on Andy McNamara's tweet from a few days ago, where he said, "Everyone is working super hard to deliver an amazing experience and we will have more info as the month rolls on." This implies a beta launch date later in the month, so maybe the 22nd is when we'll get lucky. It's 2 weeks from today and lands on a Wednesday, which would definitely be a strange day to do things, as Battlefield typically does things on Tuesdays and Thursdays, though maybe the announcement will be on Tuesday and the beta will run from Wednesday to Sunday. Who knows? Either way, we have an awesome soundtrack to look forward to, but make sure you're subscribed to this channel because whenever the beta does launch, I'll be covering it from top to bottom. Before I let you get on with your busy days, I wanted to mention that Battlefield 2042 has just been issued its age rating from ESRB, the Entertainment Software Rating Board. It's hardly the most exciting thing to talk about, but I'm sure just a couple of you are interested. It's being rated M for mature, with blood, strong language and violence. This puts it in line with pretty much any recent Battlefield game, though Battlefield 4 was slightly different. BF4 featured the strong violence tag, more than likely due to the amputation scene in the single player campaign. It's worth mentioning in case any of you lads were wishing 2042 would offer some disembodiment and dismemberment gameplay and that sort of thing. But anyway, thank you for watching. For more Battlefield 2042 content, tickle that subscribe button, I would really appreciate that. Until the next one though, I'll see you lads later.